Yo, what up, family? Back with another video. I told you I'm back hot. Back hot with my videos. Start giving y'all one video every day now, depending on my schedule. So, as you can tell by this title, this one is gonna be about how the wheels done got took off of my car while my car was getting worked on. So, and I got another thing for y'all. For every video that I do, every single video that I do, I'm gonna give y'all Bible scripture. It's gonna be like scripture today, verse of the day. I'm gonna start giving y'all that with every video that I give y'all, and it's gonna be related to the topic that I'm gonna be talking about in that video. So for today's verse of the day, it's gonna come from the book of Proverbs 15 and 18. A hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but the one who is patient calms a quarrel. And there's a reason why I chose that specific one. Y'all gonna see. All right, so boom, this happened. This was back in July. I want to say about like mid-July, right? I'm in my room, chilling, drinking water, watching TV, right? So my mechanic hits me up, and my mechanic, he's from Vietnam, so he got this thick Vietnamese accent. So when he be talking, I gotta make sure the whole room or wherever I'm at is quiet, like, cause I gotta actually listen to what he's saying, cause his accent is so thick. Sometimes I'll be like, hold on, can you say that again? Can you say that again? Oh, okay, that's what you meant, right? So he calls me up. Then he was like, hey, you know, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing all right, how you doing? So he's like, yeah, I'm doing good. So it was like this awkward 4 to 5 second silence. And he says, I think somebody took your wheels. I'm like, and like I said, he got a thick accent. So I thought he said that he was gonna fix my wheels. I'm like, okay, I mean, you can fix the wheels. So he was like, no. Somebody took your wheels. I'm like, somebody took my wheels. And like I said, I'm like, hold on, say that again? Like, bro, your accent is thick, man. So he said, somebody stole the wheels off of your car. And so I'm like, somebody took the wheels off my car. So he's like, yeah, like somebody jacked your wheels. And the first thing that come to my mind is, this mother. How did that happen? How did that happen? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm like, how did that happen? And so he says, I don't know. Like, he left my car by the gate, but it wasn't inside. It wasn't inside the gate. It was right there on the outside. So I'm like, why was my car left on the outside? And he said the reason why that my car was left out there was because, he didn't have no room on the inside where he stores all his cars at. So he literally left it right there by the gate. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, hold on, like this, I'm so discombobulated right now. I'm like, cause the math ain't adding up. Why was my car sitting right there? Like, you couldn't just ease it on through there and just left my car inside the gate or whatever? So I asked him, I'm like, okay, so what you want me to do about it? Because I'm in my room, I'm mad. I mean, I'm mad as heck. So I'm like, what you want me to do, man? So he said, how much did you pay for them? I'm like, man, I paid like a smooth, like $1,100 for these wheels, man. Because I bought them, when did I get them wheels? I got them wheels in 2016. Yeah, I got the wheels in 2016. I got them from one of my boys when I was stationed in Hawaii. He gave me the wheels. So they was like near and dear to me because one of my best friends gave me them wheels. So I'm like, bro, those are the wheels that one of my best friends gave me. How did they get stolen? So he said, you know, the same thing. He left my car out there, and where it was at, there's no cameras out there. There are no cameras out there. So I'm like, man, you left my car in this designated spot. And another reason why I was so discombobulated about the fact was because it was so like all the way in the back. Like it was like out in the cut, like out of sight, out of mind. I'm like, don't nobody go back here. So it either had to be you, somebody from your shop, or it had to been a crackhead. It had to been one of them three that took my wheels, man. So he don't know where my wheels are at. I don't know where my wheels are at. So I'm like, all right, so what you want to do, man? So he tells me, he's like, I'll compensate you for it. I'm like, all right, cool. Like I started to feel a little bit better when he said that he would compensate for my wheels. I'm like, all right, cool, yeah, he'll compensate. But I was still like, I'm getting mad just thinking about it. I still get mad about the fact that it wasn't even his fault. It was my fault, because for one, my car should have been fixed, and I should have got better wheel locks. I had different type of, what's some things called, lug nuts. I had different type of lug nuts that required a key, but I didn't have wheel locks on my wheels. So I'm like, man, they done jacked me for my freaking wheels. So we get off the phone, and I'm in my room throwing a fit.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro. You tripping.
I'm talking a whole fit. Like, I'm mad as heck. I wanted to pout. I was about to start pouting. I'm like, bro, how my wheels get took like that, man? So I go downstairs, you know, I hit up my brother. I'm like, hey, bro, we gotta go check on my car. Because I was like, no, I want to see my car, like, cause how does this work? Because my car is lowered, like it's lowered to the ground. I got it lowered on aftermarket suspension. So I was like, how did they get all four wheels off of my ride when my car is literally that low to the ground? Even I used to have trouble trying to get jack stands underneath it. So I'm like, bro, it had to been a crackhead that did this, bro. Cause you know, a crackhead, they're gonna do anything. So we get in his truck, we going down the freeway. I'm talking, I was going at least 140, 150 down the freeway, man. I'm like, man, I'm finna get in my car. I don't know where it's at. I want to know what's going on with my car. I want to know what my car look like. So we finally get there. You know, you got to make a left, and then you got to make another left. And you got to go through all these other buildings to get all the way to the back, right? We drive, and I mean, it looking like we finna do a drive-by. So there was these other cars that was there, and my car was on the very end on the far left. I peeked my head out the window to see my car, and I was devastated.
Oh, Lord.
I was real life devastated. Like I wanted to cry. I was so freaking mad. I'm like, bro, they took the wheels off my car and left my car on jack stands. Like my car was looking like this. I'm like, man, matter of fact, this is what my car was looking like. That's how it was looking. The most embarrassing thing ever. People out there looking, it was like, I'm like, man, like, what the heck y'all looking at? I was irritated. I was mad. I wanted to cry. I had so many things in the back of my head that I wanted to say to this dude, but I'm like, man, I'm not even finna do it. I'm not, like, for one, he used to work for my father, so, you know, respect your elders. He's still yes sir, no sir. But I was just mad at that point because those were my favorite wheels. Them wheels went good with my car. Excuse me. Yeah, them wheels went good with my car. Like no rubbing, no crazy noises, none of that stuff. So it's like them wheels fit perfectly on my car, and I've had them wheels since 2016. This is 2020. This was back in July 2020. So I had them wheels for about 4 years now, and I kept them clean. I was like, I was mad. So he finally pulls up, and I'm standing there. I'm giving this dude this death look like, bruh, explain this. So I went up to him respectfully, as you know, as I always do. So I was like, you know, what happened? So, you know, he tells me that it had to have been somebody who worked in that same shop or that same area, because the way that it was set up, there's no cameras out there. There's no cameras out there, but it was so backed up in the cut. Like, don't nobody even know that this place is like even over here. So just like I said, it either had to been him, which I highly doubt it, somebody that he did work with, or it had to been a crackhead. I'm like, it gotta be one of the three, because like don't nobody know that this is over here like that. So he did compensate me for it. He did compensate me for it. We did go get a new set of wheels, so I got 20s on there. I got factories. Got some factory wheels on there. But at the end of the day, I should have been taking better care of my cars. I always take good care of my vehicles, but at the time where I needed to hurry up and get it into the shop, I should have had better wheel locks on there. So that was July, this is December, so you know, I got my car outside, it runs good, it works good, all that good stuff. I was just mad. I'm talking like irritated, because this has never happened to me. I know a lot of people that this has had happen to them. I'm like, man, it couldn't be me. It's never happened to me until now. So now I get to share it with y'all. That was my story time on how my favorite wheels got jacked off my favorite car. So it's in the past now. It's over and done with. I don't indulge in the past. I can laugh about it now. That's why I'm sharing this with y'all. But at that time, at that day and age, nah, I wasn't laughing that day. I was mad. I'm talking like I was heated. I had like little man syndrome heated. So yeah, that's my story time. That's the video for today. You know, comment, like, share with your friends, share with your families. And just like I told y'all, I'm back with my video. So if any of y'all got any type of request for any video, well, not any video, with whatever subject that you will want to see on my channel, because like I said, I'm still starting out. So I'm trying to blow up. All right, help me help y'all. Help me get my channel up, and I'll help y'all with whatever videos that y'all want me to have on my channel. As long as it ain't no crazy video or something stupid. I don't know, but just something stupid that y'all want me to do like out in public. I'm not doing all that retarded crap like, oh, we want you to run somewhere with no clothes on. Like, man, ain't nobody doing that. I'm 26 years old, bro. So yeah, just hit me up in the DMs on Instagram, my email, Twitter. Leave it in the comments. You know, I'm always gonna look at the comments. So yeah, whatever videos that y'all got, or any topics that y'all want, just let me know. All right, you chose right. I'm out.